We're recording, and the timer's on.
Okay.
All right.
John, thank you for coming in today.
Oh, hi, Eric. Yeah, it's good to be here. I'm glad I'm here.
Good. I just want to remind you that everything here is confidential. I will not share any of your personal information, and no need to worry. You can be open and honest here.
Thank you.
So with that, how have you been?
I've been okay. I know I haven't been here in a couple weeks. I let life kind of get in the way. But yeah, I've been doing okay. I'm still taking the Norco. It just doesn't seem like I can stop or decrease. I wanted to decrease it, and I just can't decrease it. But then I haven't really tried either. I haven't. I keep thinking, well, tomorrow I'll try. Tomorrow I'll try.
No, I mean that's pretty traditional thought patterns when it comes to substance abuse.
Well, thank you. Because I have been down on myself because I haven't been able to
Right.
to stop taking it. So that's good. But one thing I have been doing, which probably isn't good either, because I want to decrease that also, is I've just been shopping so much. I've just been shopping so much, and whenever don't feel good, if I want to feel better, I either I shop. I shop. And I haven't been to the gambling boat in all of the 2 weeks that I haven't been here. So I completely stopped that.
Well, that's something you should commend yourself for.
Yeah, that's good. I'm really glad about that. Yeah, but the shopping, I guess I can't get rid of everything at once.
True.
Maybe
So-
I have to start one at a time.
So it sounds like whenever you're feeling unpleasant, you either turn to shopping or your medication.
Or I would go gambling because I would like to do that, just
Sure.
to escape. Or I eat. Yeah, and I like your word unpleasant. That's because I never really thought about it as unpleasant, because it is really unpleasant. It's just, I get to that point where it just doesn't even feel good to be me. And I want to escape from that. And I think that my life is so bad. And I jump down the pity pool and I go right in, I dive right in, and start to self medicate and try and do things to help me feel better.
So let me ask you this.
Okay.
How would you pursue change? How would you prioritize the things you would like to change?
Oh, that's a good question. I haven't really thought about how to prioritize it. I think what would give me the most happiness is getting the emotional eating under control. Because then I could lose weight and I would feel better about myself.
Sure.
And I think then I wouldn't need any of the other stuff because I feel better about myself.
Right.
But in reality, that's probably not the case. The most damaging of all of these issues is probably taking the Norco more than it's supposed to be. And actually, now I'm going to be running out soon, and how am I going to get another prescription? So I'm starting to run into that issue. So that would be the most helpful, really. Probably that one. I would want to start with that one first. Yeah.
In what ways has the Norco been adversely affecting you?
Well, because I don't get the same effect from what I used to take. It seems like I have to take more now. And I just took it to just calm my nerves down and help me sleep. Well, it first started, I was just taking it to help me sleep, and then I would take it to calm myself down. If I would feel like I couldn't be calm, I would
Sure.
take it. Now it seems like I have to take more to feel calm or feel restful.
Right.
And so I'm using the prescriptions faster. And so now I'm going to different doctors to get prescriptions. And I'm kind of out of doctors. I'm just starting a new doctor, and I know a new doctor isn't even going to give me a prescription when I first go in.
Right.
I mean, it's my guess. I haven't tried it yet, but
If you don't mind me asking,
okay.
would you consider yourself someone who struggles with chemical dependency?
Oh no,
No.
no. No, I'm just taking these pills. I don't do drugs. I don't do heroin or anything like that.
Right.
No, I don't smoke pot. No, I just take the 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 um the drugs that were prescribed to me.
Would you mind if I gave you some information about chemical dependency?
Well, I wouldn't need it. Why would I need it?
Perhaps you wouldn't. But if you care not to, that's absolutely fine.
Well, sure. You know what? I mean, what's it gonna hurt? Yeah, yeah. I'll take some and read up on it. Yeah,
'Cause
I like learning new things, so that's cool.
that's good.
Yeah, and it'll keep my mind off of not feeling good about myself, and maybe it'll help distract me from wanting to go gamble or shop or eat.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. I'll take some.
Some of the things I'm hearing, like needing to take more for the same effect, or being unable to experience the same effect,
Mm-hmm.
running out of your prescription before you generally would, taking more than you're prescribed. Those are some pretty telltale signs of substance abuse. Now, I'm not saying you're a drug addict.
But it's prescribed medicine.
Right. But it is a narcotic prescribed medication. It's within the same family as, like you said, heroin. Um, they're both derivatives of the poppy, and they can be highly addictive.
I didn't know that. I mean, I didn't. And I get it. It counts with all these papers. I just didn't read it. I didn't think that I would be prescribed with something that could be harmful for me. Which I guess now that I think about it really makes no sense because there are drugs you get prescribed for diseases that are harmful and have side effects.
Sure.
Oh, wow.
Well, to your credit, it's not unreasonable to assume that a medication is safe to take if a doctor has prescribed it.
Excuse me. Whenever you guys are done, just turn off the light. Whenever you're done.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, having a doctor, prescribe you a medication, it's a common acceptance that it's safe because we trust doctors.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's fair to say most people do not read those information pamphlets before they start taking a medication.
You know what? Wow. You might be right because this started with years ago. I started taking this stuff years ago, and then I just started taking it to sleep because it did help me sleep. But it hasn't been till like the past, I guess since fall that I really started taking more. Wow, I didn't consider that.
And sometimes it can go on for years before a problem really presents itself. And there is a difference between being dependent and being addicted to a medication. There's a world of difference. Someone who takes antidepressants may be dependent upon them to stabilize their mental health. That doesn't make them addicted to them.
Mm-hmm.
And many people are dependent upon a pain medication for pain relief without the obsession that comes with addiction. But once we start ranging into the territory of taking it for reasons that are not prescribed, or taking more than we're prescribed, we start to venture into dangerous territory.
Wow. I mean, I've driven my car with this stuff. I can't believe I didn't realize this. And it makes total sense. I just didn't even realize it. Wow, how could I let this happen? Okay, now I'm starting to feel like I want to go get French fries. I want to eat because I'm starting to feel bad that I let this happen to myself.
I'm hearing a lot of what sounds like guilt
Yeah,
or embarrassment,
I'm very ashamed.
and there's nothing to be embarrassed or ashamed about. No, but no one chooses to have a chemical dependency disorder, and I'm not suggesting that you do. I'm simply saying it may be something to look at. But ultimately, you are who you are. Everyone has their problems.
I like how you choose your words. You're very cautious in not wanting me to, think I have a chemical dependency issue, but maybe I do. I mean, that's something. Yeah, I guess I really would like to read that stuff now, not just because it might be something fun to learn, but I might need it. I
Right.
might see myself in those pages. Oh wow.
And I mean, truly, whether I do or don't think that you do have a substance abuse problem, if you don't think you do, then my opinion or anyone else's opinion really doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
Because the only person who can do anything about this is you.
I'm thinking about this now, and I said I wanted to stop emotional eating. I don't like when I go to the gambling boats because I just waste money there. And I always wind up spending more than I thought. And I shop to make myself feel better. I'm seeing a common denominator in all of those things.
I'm hearing a lot of self-awareness there.
Um,
I think it's a very perceptive observation.
yeah, but it's one I don't like.
How would you at least begin to think of approaching any given one of the issues that you've identified?
Well, first, I think I need to sit in this for a while. I need to think about this. I mean, this is a big realization.
Yes.
It's scary, and I'm already thinking ahead into what does this mean for my future? What does this mean for my life? Why am I doing this? I'm already bombarding myself with these questions and wondering about this. So I need to sit in it for a while. And then I think I really, well, I go to writing. I write a lot, I journal. So I need to write. I need to write why I think I do each one of these behaviors to try and understand it. Yeah, I think that's the first thing, and I don't think I can go any farther than that right now.
Absolutely.
I need to sit in it and think about it for a while because
it is a tremendous amount to digest. And again, really, it's only your decision and your findings on whether or not you think you have a problem that have any bearing.
Mm-hmm.
And I think writing is one of the very best ways to explore that.
Well, I definitely would like to talk to you about it when I get it figured out. Well, as much as I can, when I get
Right.
to that stage. And then we can work on something going forward. Because I think I'm going to need help with this. I don't really know what kind of help, but I have to change. Okay, so now I'm feeling defensive right now. I just want to sit like this and wait a minute. Even though you didn't even tell me that I have a problem, you didn't even tell me I have to change. I want to blame you. I want to say it's your issue. Oh, wow. I have to be careful that I don't go back to the past and say, well, if I wouldn't have, all these things would be different, because I could really get down on myself then, and I don't want to do that. I just want to go forward and work on a solution.
I would suggest doing your best to get any would or should or could language out of your life.
Yeah.
And what I'm hearing is that you feel you have a lot of problems. And I think that at least identifying that first step and giving yourself time to process it before going any further. That sounds
Sorry,
like
I gotta stop that.
not a problem. That sounds like a pretty solid first step to me.
It does to me too.
So we are out of time for today. But I'd like you to at least think about working on that. And when we meet again, we can talk further.
Yes. No, I'm committed. I will. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Absolutely.